Hey guys, it's Loey. Today I have my May favorites for you. I seriously can't believe that May has already come and freaking gone. This year is just, it's too much for me. It is flying by so fast. I had an amazing month, so I hope that you guys did too. I know I just put up my last weekly favorites on Saturday, but I really did think that I had enough of like a diversity and enough different products to show you that it wouldn't be just like repeating and rehashing what I had already said. So yeah, I'm just going to get into everything that I loved, and there is a lot. So get yourself a snack or like a bottle of water or something. We are preparing for this. Product number one is definitely the L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base. I have had this on my vanity forever. Not my vanity, but like my makeup collection. That's not even kind of a vanity. I don't know what I'm talking about. But honestly, I was towards the tail end of it and I was thinking to myself, this is really about to just go bad. I need to go ahead and use it up. You know, I've never had a primer for as long as I've had this. It's almost been an entire year. So I really whipped it out and I tried to use it. But my thing with this is that it's very thick. I can't layer thick products on my cheeks because I have hyperpigmentation and there's a lot of concealer that goes in this area. And to put a really thick moisturizing primer underneath would just completely ruin everything. So when I started using my next favorite, which I will go ahead and talk about right now, the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation, I noticed I really didn't like the look of primer underneath it. So when it was on my skin, I just didn't like the way that it looked. I didn't like the staying power. So I started using it on its own, but then makeup would really like cake up in this area and underneath fine lines and stuff. And I just, you know, I'm 21 years old. It's not like that's a huge deal, but I do have a lot of skin texture issue right here. So I started using this right in this area where I don't layer a ton of different concealers and stuff. And I just absolutely love it. It is fantastic at keeping your makeup from creasing. I think it just does a really good job at making the skin a lot smoother and look better. No complaints here about this, and when it is gone, I will definitely be repurchasing. I know I just kind of already gave a spoiler away. I don't want to say too much about this because I really talked about these in my last weekly favorites, but I really have been enjoying the Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination Facial Cream in conjunction with the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous Foundation. If you want an updated foundation routine, let me know. I don't want to talk too much about it. Go and watch my last weekly favorites if you haven't already. And I really talk about why I love these, but for those of you that already have, it's just so good. These were so made to go together, at least on my skin. And I will not, by the way, use this if I'm going to be using the BB Plus Illumination Cream underneath, because this really does act as a primer. So totally love these. 100% my new foundation routine. I will do an updated video if you guys want, but seriously, so good. A product I never thought that I would have in my monthly favorites video, because I really did just kind of think it was a given, is a bronzer. My NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny has been more of a favorite lately than it usually even is. And I think it's because I have more color. You know, I'm out in the sun a lot right now. I'm definitely using SPF, but honestly, the Georgia sun is unlike anything I have ever experienced in Kansas, and it just, sometimes I get a little bit bad about SPF. Regardless, I have some color. I'm much tanner now than I was even earlier in the month. So really and truly, I like this when I have a tan. I think that I'm one of those people that just naturally looks better with a tan, and that's why I want to find like a holy grail self-tanner, because I just think that I look slightly better than I do when I'm totally pale. I've really been liking these, or this rather. I really like to use it to kind of sculpt out my face as well as just add a bit of a glow. So really and truly, this is my holy grail bronzer. I don't really use much else except for a separate contour powder to really deepen things up. But I really, really like this, and I don't really think it'll ever not be my makeup collection. I just wanted to give it a little shout out. Next on the face is my Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer in Fair/Light. I have a NYX concealer that I really, really like, but it's getting a little bit too light for me now that I am more tan. This gives the most beautiful, subtle highlight. It just has a brush tip, and the color is just slightly lighter than my skin tone. I don't know if you guys can even see that. I don't use this to actually conceal anything on my face. I use it and I do the upside down triangle under my eyes. I take it down the bridge of my nose, between the eyebrows, right here around the mouth, on the outer perimeters of the nose. It just is such a good highlighter, and it's very subtle, and I like that sometimes rather than a really dramatic highlight. However, I find that it's so subtle that I almost want to go down a shade, and I think I will, because this is a very inexpensive concealer. It doesn't crease, it doesn't settle and define lines. I have to set it with a powder, but I've never found a concealer I didn't have to do that with. I just think that this is a very universal, very good concealer, and it's extremely, extremely inexpensive. So if you are in the market for a good highlighting concealer, this one is great and pretty subtle, I think. Consistency is quite thin. So I don't even know if you guys, I mean, I'm sitting here pointing at skin color on my freaking hand. I just really like it, and I think that you guys would too, so give it a try if you have not already. My blush of the moment is MAC's Gingerly Blush, and honestly, there is just nothing like this product. I can't get over it. It is the most beautiful, almost terracotta matte brown. It looks so gorgeous on the skin, so natural when you have a lot of other makeup going on, but you still want a blush that kind of accentuates your tan and gives you a natural neutral color. This is a great blush for people with my skin tone. There is a bee outside the window. Don't. Just go away. And I honestly think almost anyone could wear this. It's just such a beautiful shade. And it's been in my collection for a really long time. It is currently one of my only permanent MAC blushes. I'm really bad about limited edition collections, but seriously, such a good product. I highly recommend it, especially for right now. So let's talk about eyes. Really and truly this month, while I did wear makeup a lot, it was very minimal, and I am going to be showing you guys some tutorials pretty soon of some stuff that I've done once I kind of get through some other tutorials I wanted to upload. But honestly, one of my favorite things to do was to take my Makeup Forever Aqua Cream in the color number 13, which is just a really beautiful, beautiful shimmering champagne, and then I would use that, do maybe a little bit of a matte brown in the crease, even my bronzer if I'm feeling super lazy, and then I would follow up and do a little bit of a cat eye with my Essence liquid eyeliner. And I've really been enjoying that. I like how neutral and natural it is and how simple it is, and it's almost become like my signature look. I did a video on it, I think it was my summer pinup makeup tutorial, and I showed it to you guys with like so many different lip options, so I will make sure to link that down below if you have not already seen it. It is one of my favorite tutorials I have ever done. Okay, so a couple lip colors to talk about. I found some really great lip combinations here towards the end of the month. I talked about one of them in last week's weekly favorites video. But I'm not going to rehash it in this. It might be in next month's favorites video. I felt like I really only used it for the last week, so I didn't feel like I deserved to be in this. One product I used a ton this month was my Milani Lip Intense Liquid Color. This is in the color Fiery Coral. And Milani was so kind. They sent me a bunch of new goodies, and this was one of them, along with several other shades of this. And really, this is the most flattering, bright, pinky coral ever. Ever. Seriously, if you are not like a fan of bright lips, get this, because I think it's so easy to wear, and I think it complements every skin tone. It makes your lips look so, or not your lips, what am I talking about? It makes your teeth look so white, your lips, yeah. It makes your lips look really white with this pink color, and I just love it. I really, really, really do. So this has been my favorite this month as well, and I find that these Milani Lip Intense Liquid Colors really do last for absolute ages on the lips. And if you guys want to, I can do like a whole swatch session and review of these. Just let me know in the comments if you would like to see that, and I will totally give that to you. But for right now, I totally recommend this one in Fiery Coral. Again, you don't need a primer or anything like that. It's not drying on the lips. It's just so pigmented and so creamy, and I'm gonna shut up, but it's seriously so good. One of my favorite lipsticks basically of all time is the Lancome Rouge in Love in the shade 322, and this is Corrail in Love. I think it is my perfect coral. So it has a lot of pink to it, and it's a very subtle pinky coral color, and it has a lot of peach as well. So I love these lipsticks, seriously so much. I only have this left, which, I mean, I've put a serious dent in this. This is probably one of the few lipsticks I will ever get through. It is just so beautiful. It's so easy to wear with everything and anything, and I really do love it. I love the scent of it. It smells really faintly like roses and a little bit perfumey, but nothing that bothers me throughout the day. I'll just kind of catch a whiff and be like, I love this lipstick. I highly recommend these. I know they're kind of on the expensive side, but mine has lasted forever and ever and ever, and if it's a color you're going to wear regularly, I find that it's not a big deal to really splurge on a lipstick. So really been liking that as well, and I think that that's actually it for makeup favorites. I have other beauty favorites. I guess this is considered a makeup favorite, maybe. The e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set would be my last one, and it has aloe, green tea, cucumber, and vitamins A, C, and E. I ran out of this, and it just made me realize how much I need a makeup setting spray in my freaking life. I find that this one really doesn't prolong the wear of my makeup. but I do find that it just kind of cools down my face and it just makes my makeup look more natural. It makes it look more like skin, and that's really important to me. So I really like this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's like the best setting spray in the world, but it is really good and it gets the job done, and for the price, I just don't think that you can beat it. So really been liking this. I'm a huge fan of e.l.f. so if you want to try out a new makeup setting spray, I really like this one. Alright, so another beauty favorite has been my Lancome Trésor Midnight Rose perfume. Forgive me, I lose the tops to everything. It's such a serious problem. I always lose my perfume toppers whenever I travel or whatever. So this little guy is just kind of flying solo dolo with me, but my best friend got this for me. I was really sick. I had mono. I think that this was like the second time I ever got mono. I will never understand how people will say you can't get mono more than once, because I definitely got it twice. Like, my doctor told me I had it twice. It was summer. I was so miserable, and she tried to cheer me up, and she bought me this perfume, which I had wanted forever, and she got me like a whole outfit. And so it brings a lot of memories back of Hannah. And I wear this usually at night, but lately I've been doing it during the day. I don't mind the slightly stronger scent, and I just think it complements me very well. It's a perfume that smells like me. It's a lot more grown up than anything I've ever been used to, and I really do like it. It's lasted for absolute ever. I think I've worn this almost every night I've ever gone out, and lately I've been wearing it every single day. And I mean, I've had this for like almost 3 years, and this is what we're sitting at, so great perfume, lasts for absolute ever. The packaging is immaculate. I highly recommend it if you are in the market for something maybe a little bit deeper, but not so overpowering that you couldn't wear it daily. My nail polish, no, please don't sneeze, please don't sneeze. I hate sneezing, I hate it. My nail polishes of the moment are both from China Glaze. The first one is their white polish, and I think that this is called Snowflake or something. I will make sure to list the proper name down below, but it is just their cream white nail polish. I've been so into white nails, and I think I wore it I think I painted my nails with white, like, God, 3 times in the last month, which is intense for me because sometimes I even skip polishing my nails. I get really lazy, but this makes it super easy because it is so opaque in 2 coats. You don't need any more than that. When I top it off with my top coat, it looks super glossy, and I just really love it because it wears forever. I've really been liking the white nails thing, especially when I have more of a tan. Of course, I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing China Glaze for Audrey. But I really like this one. And then I also have been enjoying Pink Voltage, and this is a matte neon pink. This is a very conflicting color for me because it doesn't wear well at all, and I never wear it on my fingers because it's basically gone in a day. But I feel like my toenails hold the color maybe a little bit better. So 2 coats is opaque for me. It's still a little bit streaky when I do 2 coats, but then I top it with a like top coat and it looks opaque and glossy and beautiful, and it's so bright on your toes, and it just makes you look tan unlike anything else. So I really like this color as well, even though sometimes I'm like, whatever, the formula is kind of crap. Regardless, I have been wearing it a lot. I think I painted my toenails with this like twice this month alone, so really love this. I have a clothing favorite this month, which I sometimes don't. But this dress is actually from the brand Cherry Velvet, and I have it in a size large. I got this off of Gwynnie B, or Gwynnie B, that's how you pronounce it. I've been pronouncing it Gwynnie B, and then every time I do, I'm like, no, it's probably Gwynnie B. I don't know what is wrong with me or why I pronounce things like that. But it is just a little polka dot dress, and it has a very retro feel. It has a sweetheart kind of neckline. It has frills, it goes down, it cinches in at the waist and then flares out, and it has little pockets. I've worn this, I'm ashamed to say I've worn this 4 times this month, and I got it like mid-month. It's an actual legitimate problem. I'm thinking of actually purchasing the dress, and I think it retailed for right around $70 on the Gwynnie B website. So this was one of my picks this month. I will make sure to list Gwynnie B down below, and you can actually rent this dress if you want to. For free, actually. You can get a free 30-day trial in my link down below. It's not sponsored, it's something I tried on my own. But I really love this dress, and let me know if you guys want an outfit of the day styling this. I really have been thinking about it. It's not my usual style, but I just love it so much. Let's talk music. The song of the month was So Fancy by Iggy Azalea. Oh my god, I cannot quit. I cannot quit. It is literally, I listen to it and I hate myself for loving it as much as I do. I sit there and I'm like, you are disgusting. There's something wrong with you. I love it so much. I love that woman. She is amazing. I'm kind of a music snob, so when I really love like really poppy songs that are on the radio, sometimes I beat myself up. It's whatever. I also think that I mentioned previously in a weekly favorites, but I really love Afrojack's 10 Feet Tall. That song is really beautiful. It's not anything I would have ever expected to hear on the radio, but it's kind of been the song of the summer for me. And I think, I don't know, I swear to you, I can listen to certain tracks and I'm like, this was last summer, that was the summer before that. I always have a song of the season, and that is so the song of this season of my life. And I really love it. So I'm going to list both of those down below. I thought about naming some other songs or something, but really those are ones that have just been played, I mean, just over and over and over again on repeat in my car. I actually have two people favorites this month. My first one is my friend Laura from Mrs. LoeyLane, and I'm sure that most of you probably already know who Laura is, but honestly, she is just the most beautiful soul. I love her videos so much, and every time that I watch one, I swear to you guys, it's like a thing for me. I watch my friends' videos while I'm getting ready in the mornings, while I'm eating breakfast. And when I watch Laura, she's just so personable and like friendly with you. And it feels like you're just sitting in your bedroom chatting to your friend about like makeup and beauty products. And I just really love her videos. She always has fantastic recommendations. So if you guys are interested and you don't actually know who Laura is, I will list her channel down below. Love her to pieces. Laura, if you are watching, you are just wonderful. And I'm so happy that I have the honor of watching you on the YouTubes. My other person favorite is my friend Sarah, and she is someone I've known for a really, really long time, and recently she started up a beauty blog, and I've always wanted her to like make videos or have a beauty blog or something because she is so freaking talented. She's a freelance makeup artist, and we actually did a collab video this past month. Yeah, whoa, this month has flown by. I really love her to pieces, and it would mean the absolute world to both of us if you guys would go and support her blog. I will link it down below. Love her to just bits. Sarah is an amazing, amazing person on top of being a great makeup artist, and she's been one of my favorites this month. So I love you, Sarah. And you guys, I think that's it. Not like this has been a short video. I'm sure we are looking at like, I don't even know, probably like 20 minutes. I hope it's not that long after editing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. Before I go, we have hit 18,000 subscribers, and I just wanted to like take a moment, and I know that I keep saying like subscriber counts and stuff, but it just baffles me that last month in my April favorites, I was thanking you guys for helping me hit 10,000 subscribers. And now we are almost at 20. And my channel is just growing so fast, and it's all thanks to you guys. You are my best friends in the entire world. I appreciate you so much. And thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you guys for being my friends. And I'm gonna go ahead and go, but if you did like this month's favorites video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to leave me a comment down below if number one, you make videos and if you put up a May favorites. And if number two, you don't, just let me know in the comments and we can talk products, and maybe next month your favorites will be my favorites. So I love you guys. I will see you very soon with another video, and until then, I will talk to you soon. Bye.